All right, so we're in an age where all y'all do is snitch on yourselves. So now we have AI videos about Tartaria or whatever. Okay, AI generated images using like a 19 or excuse me, a camera from 1810, and there's like some crazy ass like cyclopean architecture or giant or something, and it looks all aged and shit. So off rip, a lot of these pictures that we have of the Wild West or whatever, they're probably just AI generated. Another thing. So this is what you're doing. So you're trying to get ahead of the curve using AI. Okay, and these videos suck, and everybody calls these videos out. And but the problem is you have to compete with real people. Okay, because you've got actual real people. No matter how confused by Nyarlathotep they are, you've got real people who are actually trying to delve into what happened with history. Okay? Now, they're not on my level, but it doesn't matter because they're inching their way closer to me. Whereas before they were inching their way closer to you. So now you've got these people who are out here making this content. This is like pure cinema. Okay? I mean, this is just like, it's like a no-brainer. Do you want to watch Lost, another episode of Lost, or do you want to watch this guy talk about these, structures and what they really might be, as opposed to the lie they're telling? Like, I don't know. It just maybe just for me, I don't know, but it seems like something that at this point in time would be quite interesting to people. So there's all this interest surrounding it. Obviously, this is why you're using all this AI technology to try to compete with it, try to slopify it. So anyways, so that's part of what I wanted to talk about. But another thing is, okay, so you've got all these ancient books out here. From times like when there were these crazy ass creatures or dogmen or whatever, right? All these ancient Latin manuscripts, what is it, like the Dead Sea Scrolls. I was worried I wasn't going to remember what those were called for a second. Good job, brain. But anyways, so yeah, and we can just use AI to translate it. So you're basically in a race against time right now. Okay? People are only going to figure out more about this. For instance, I saw something with like, oh, why don't people have gray hair in these old photos? Like, that's just like, they just all these things. Why are the streets so dirty? Why are they so empty? You said all this shit got built in the 1850s. Wasn't there a bunch of conflict in the 1850s or in the Dark Ages? Didn't you say people were like living hand to mouth? Like, nah, man. And so anyways, so you can just get the AI to do this. This is the last thing they wanted you to use AI for. These same guys that are getting AI to translate, some ancient manuscript, they wanted them to be designing an AI girlfriend. Okay? And so y'all are just, and here's the real race against time. I've already kind of talked about it, but you want to oppress people and put them in a survival state of mind. Got you. Economic survival mode. That way they won't have, all they'll get to think about is surviving. Okay, they won't get to think about things on a higher level. On the one hand, okay. On the other hand, this information is starting to come out, and the people that are living like this don't want to be living like this, and they'll be ready for a change. I'm saying before, when the gas was 89 cents a gallon, I have my choice of a fish sandwich or a Whopper or a Big Mac, mix and match, 2 for $3. Maybe there was something else in there too. 2 for $3. It was harder to tell people, you know what I'm saying, that they were getting shitted on. That whatever it was that was in control is a piece of shit and it needs to go. Now, I mean, and you know, it's gonna be so. It's just these lies about history and all these structures. It's just we're just getting to the point where, I mean, you just want to be dumb. You just want to be dull. You just want to be bland. You just want to be immature. This is why you aren't going to take any of this with a grain of salt. Okay, and that's who they love. They want everybody to be like. They can't understand how people would, you know what I'm saying? Like, question them. How much energy they've put into these lies. Worldwide lies. Sacred. Means everything to them. All their control comes from illusions. And I'm saying that it's just like overnight they could just all be gone. And nobody would, you know, nothing would skip a beat. Because it's all just nothing. You're the masters of nothing. You're the masters of being of regression, which you've gotten so good at it, and it's become so rampant. It's infected you, and now you're just on a lower level, man. It's you know, it's, and you're good. I'm saying you're going to be used to expose yourself at this point. And all you're going to do is tell on yourself. So when you make these AI videos that are all fucking shitty about Tartaria or whatever, you're just. And I know you're out of gas, and I know you're out of, like, everybody's been chewed up and spit out that you've got. They're all exhausted, so you can't really have actual human beings competing. Okay? All you can have is just AI just trying to compete at this. You're sad. Can you please give up? No, you just can't. And this is their problem. You know, if they could bow out gracefully, if they could take a loss, then maybe there'd be hope for them. But they can't, and this is just why y'all just gotta go, man.